Thank you, Shannon. I love watching him play. I think he's so interesting. Keeps it with Charlotte. Knueppel, his second.
Some of the reason why their offense is struggling, they've turned it over 11 times, leading to 11 points. That is uncharacteristic of the...
White off the flare, Tillman on top. There's Knueppel.
Came back into the lineup. He was the starting point guard tonight for those that are joining late.
Run some elbow action. Actually, horns to Knueppel.
Doing all these shots, why he's doing that? And then you see him during the game use those shots.
You know, just looked up at the clock, Harp. We're in the second quarter. Here's Kon Knueppel with a little bit of time to get into things. It took about like 1 minute.
Yep.
That was
everybody was in the hallway.
Now screened by Diabate.
His brother Franz is out, dealing with an ankle injury.
Question.
Knueppel.
Since January 1st. The lead on the offensive glass, and that team was sick.
Ball really committed himself in the offseason, says Charles Lee. Real seriousness to this Hornets ball club.
Tough look for Ball. That turned into 2 for Denny.
Knueppel comes to the top.
Took away the Brandon Miller cut.
There's Knueppel. He'll come to it. Open one.
Two-way player, that kind of thing. He's made some big shots and big plays.
Williams is on the floor, 60 out of Tennessee. He's been injured much of the year, coming in off an injury. So 5 for the first time.
Playmaker, but he can get a bucket.
Knueppel stays out. He's going to shoot it again for 3. I would not want him to get hurt.
I agree. That's why.
In dunks and blocks. Knueppel. Big story for the Hornets in the first quarter. The centers, Kalkbrenner and Diabate, both were nothing but young players.
A little different because of the injuries. He said he does think they're playing very cohesively. Let's see if that.
As he's available to play on a nightly basis, that changes the landscape of this team because he makes plays.
Knueppel. Bilal scored his 15 points in about 8 minutes in that first quarter. Knueppel. Knueppel, relocate 3. God, the rest is history, huh?
Yeah, go talk to my agent.
Plumlee. Knueppel. Charlotte leading by 3. Knueppel. Knueppel.
Oh my goodness, this is fun.
Yeah, they fit him in here with a shoehorn tonight. They're getting a treat.
Knueppel.
Which is really going to put some pressure on Charlotte.
They have scored all 20 points.
Only you can take 15-footers, and he made that one.
Knueppel. And Ball. Knueppel.
To take the Hornets out of rhythm. Boy, offensively, they have caught a rhythm as Knueppel's
Got the soft hands to tip it back in, 22-10.
Point guard replacing Colin Sexton, who was traded away. Knueppel. Man, sharp stick to the eye.
Knueppel turns and fires. Shot clock's at 10 already for Charlotte. Knueppel launches.
It's P.J. Hall getting the start at the center position for Charlotte. The second start of his career, scoring with 11 points.
So far, it's a Vucci May night.
15-0 Charlotte run. First score in almost 6 minutes for the Heat.
Hornets starting the quarter with Salon, Knueppel, Kalkbrenner, Simpson, and the Charlotte Hornets. He has finished with a double-double. He's got 13 points, but only 3 rebounds.
To find Joman.
Knueppel. Beautifully done, Sarah.
Knueppel, extra pass to LaMelo, back to Kon. Knueppel!
Rookies, and remember, that was them at one point in their career. That's the way it has to be, and that.
And Charlotte, that's what you did.
That's right.
Only other people who can make that statement. Kon.
You get it to Kevin Durant, get out of the way.
Kon.
Only 2 turnovers. He got some firepower both ways. Knueppel in the second half. That's a great job by you.
Superstars going at each other.
Knueppel doesn't hesitate. The floor. Knueppel.
Collins had that 32-point game against Golden State.
This is Miller over to Knueppel, long range.
Plumlee with a rebound. Mason spent some time in LA with the Clippers. Can't find him. Kon. Back into the game. Connaughton, Williams, Ball, Knueppel, and Green.
A full-strength Charlotte lineup going at it right now.
Really well. Hello Ball. Knueppel. No one
encouraged to tell people what they see. And
here.
Drops that pass into Knueppel.
In between, like where does he fit? What's his potential?
Now he's starting in his first career game here tonight and has picked up a
mix.
Get out in transition.
An opportunity now for Charlotte to take the lead.
He's got the last 9 for the Pacers.
Mellow ball picked up by Noah Penda. Knueppel. Good shot, deserted him on Friday night. Knueppel, does he answer?
From the field, 37%. Bridges kicks it back.
Started against the Pacers the first time these teams played. Knueppel for three.
The second half is underway. He's going with Wiggins, Mitchell, Larson, Ware, and
I know brothers are competitive. How about twins? It's like another level.
Kalkbrenner taps it right back out. Knueppel. Miami answers with Powell, Hawkins, Johnson.
Spurs are forcing the Hornets away from the bucket to start their offense.
All right, Hornets start with the basketball. Knueppel, game first shot. Offensive rebound for the Hornets. Kon with a touch. You've earned this boost. Knueppel.
Knueppel gets it back and fires. Diabate passed it up. Knueppel.